Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion. Play Slay the Spire. Very good run as the defect last time. We almost made it. Guess how far we've come now, baby. It's the Ironclad. I should preface this by saying I'm feeling rejuvenated. That defect run was going very well. It was not a Frost Focus build. It was an all-for-one Pandora's box that almost got the job done. Let me caffeinate real quick. 7 max HP is worth more than I want to give it credit for. But I don't know, it's probably like a 50-50 chance, either it happens or it doesn't, that we're going to be able to get a free elite. Even if we don't get a free elite, we do get the combat in advance of the elite. So it's basically like we're healing up to full HP before the elite fight. I will gain money to get the curse. I will... You know, in this rare situation, I think I would rather take 26 damage than lose max HP. This time I'm going to throw 70 gold away. That's fine. Why lose the HP? Well, I figured, you know, we're going to gain at least 12 more HP. Absolutely, give me the whirlwind there. Without having to work for it. So we might as well just, you know, lose the HP rather than lose max HP. Fossilized Helix is lovely. I mean, double tap Chemical X Whirlwind is very interesting, but having the opportunity to snag a Reaper early on, you have my attention. Okay, these guys, first turn, we don't really have to worry. We can choose to be hit. Yeah, I think we will. Although in hindsight, that's kind of dumb because we can only do 6 more damage. What do we draw? Thank you. I was hoping we were not going to draw Whirlwind. My idea, basically, I don't really care about Perfect in these guys, but we can use our block potion, you know, in conjunction with the Whirlwind to do a lot of damage on a single turn. So I think this turn we're just going to accept that the weakness is very poorly timed, but it is what it is. We'll drop this Whirlwind out here for 18 damage to all enemies. We'll take our first 10 damage, but these guys are in a weird spot. No doubt, please. Okay, we've drawn doubt. It's okay. It's still going pretty well. I mean, Fossilized Helix is, for real, an extremely potentially important card, or relic for us. Especially, sorry, I'm taking sips of coffee whenever leisurely available. I was going to say, especially if we go up against the slime on the first floor, which is not what's going to happen, or not what has happened. Incredible. Yet here we are. We're really relying on this Whirlwind. Can you believe it? Why do this instead of attacking this guy? Well, if we draw a Whirlwind, they're both dead in 3 energy now. That's my philosophy. We'll just keep slowly whittling them down. This is probably not the optimum way to handle this fight. But it's where we're at right now. Come on. I was just going to say, if we draw a Whirlwind right now, it wouldn't be enough to kill you anyway. So, I can't believe that we're on, I don't know, turn 9. We just drew our second Whirlwind. Finally. Thank you. Frozen Egg. Powers are upgraded. I mean, Body Slam is still really good. I think you would probably go Body Slam. I honestly don't know how to feel about Guria. We have to fight one more elite. In all likelihood, we'll probably wish to rest first. I'm trying not to use buffer until a turn in which it's actually necessary. Like, why take damage we don't need to take? You know what I mean? Well, we might as well torch you. And I think with good Reaper plays, you know, in conjunction with Fossilized Helix, Burning Blood, etc., we stand a reasonable chance to have okay HP. You'd probably, I mean, like, Headbutt, Body Slam, Headbutt, Whirlwind is kind of where I look at this one. It's a dangerous situation. 8 damage 3 times. It'll kill 1, you'll do 9 damage, which is essentially irrelevant. And we can just ice you or, you know, play a Reaper and heal for 1. Even better. Sadly true. I'll take a metallicized because it's upgraded, but it doesn't necessarily appeal to me that much. At the start of your turn, gain 2 strength, and all enemies gain 1 strength. Man, that's a tricky one, huh? Assuming we can live, let's give it a try. I, like, actually never buy Brimstone. And give me an armaments as well. Now I'm extremely scared. So let's rest. I have no idea how it's going to play out. One thing's for sure. Enemies that hit a single time are not that big of a deal. The real problem is enemies that are going to hit multiple times. Like, for example, the Guardian. He does hit multiple times. That strikes me as something that could be problematic for us. Mind you, absolutely bodied that guy. 300 extra gold. You know, let's throw a Juggernaut in here. We probably would like to get some block going. I don't know, is it worth starting with extra strength? Is there anything we'd rather have? Probably we'd rather have an upgraded armaments than 1 extra strength. That might be... I'm worried that might be the dumbest thing I've ever said, and I don't realize it. So similarly, I don't really feel like a disarm does that much here. Because he's going to get stronger anyways, I guess is where I'm going with it. So we're definitely going to take damage, basically, by default on this turn unless we draw. And we got to draw even better than that. I think I'd like to make you vulnerable, and then, you know, we can at least use our buffer appropriately here. You're doing 22 damage. Alright, it's another pretty bad setup for us, honestly. 58, how much damage are you doing? 36, so we gotta cut you down real quick. Well, you are going to hit me. There's not much I can do about that. We get a turn off, and I was just going to say, you know, being able to do like 54 damage to you is probably where I want to be. This is a scary setup. I mean, we might as well do 16. We break even, except for the fact that you also take 16 damage. And then Whirlwind will kill you. Okay. I don't know, man. I will say, I certainly do not think we need a Fiend Fire. Although now that I'm thinking, I'm like, maybe that's dumb. Maybe a Fiend, or sorry, maybe I meant to say Demon Form. Maybe a Demon Form would be incredible to just help you outpace the enemies. But do we really need to outpace the enemies? We're already doubling them every single turn. We need a few things. We need block. Block is really the big one. I guess we don't need a few things. That's one thing I've named. We really don't want to fight birds. We don't want to fight enemies that hit multiple times. But that's, by the way, totally forgot to remove doubt back there. I remember. Anytime you get the chance to do 30 damage, I think you probably gotta take that opportunity. And because of Brimstone Reaper, I really feel like we got a, you know, more of a chance than you might otherwise consider. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe you consider that we have a fantastic chance right now, for all I know. I think I'm going to hit you. We have extra energy thanks to Crack Crown. We're only taking 5 damage. Not that bad. Remember, 4 energy. That's important. This will deal 10 damage. 12. Okay, so we're going to do that. What are we not going to play? We're not going to play our Defend, probably. Yeah, unfortunately. Oh, or our Body Slam. So this will deal 37 damage. Not nearly enough. We'll take another little bit in the process here. I mean, it's not ideal. You know what would actually fit the archetype of this deck nicely right now is an Exhume to be able to play Reaper twice. Sword Boomerang strikes me as a very, very good attack, and immediately remove this garbage. Okay. Now, I do find myself looking and being like, you know what? Maybe we'd like Peace Pipe. And instead of upgrading cards, we could just remove basic strikes. I don't know. Is that even... That doesn't seem that worthwhile. I do think a Flash of Steel is good enough. Are there other shops incoming? No. So let's not buy a meal ticket. 3 damage to all enemies is fairly inconsequential. I'm gonna buy an Ancient Potion, and I'm gonna move the heck on. Give me a special relic. So we're actually gonna start with 5 strength on turn 1. I will not lose my HP, I think, and let's just see how this shakes out for us. It's 52 damage to both enemies. Is way better than you'd expect. Certainly don't need another armaments, and we're gonna skip some elites here. I think following this upgrade, I'm gonna maybe start to go for a little Gurya action. I mean, anytime you get Whirlwind right off the bat, you're going to be stoked to take it. I would definitely not like to play Offering in the process. Or at least not play it first. Because, you know, we can block 33 like this. So you're doing 21 damage. It's still going to hurt. Really hoping for a Reaper on that one. You know, gotta do what you gotta do. Back to 38 HP. I don't think we want to Intimidate. Let's start getting a little bit of extra lift. This is 6 strength turn 1. Molten Egg seems fantastic. If we take question mark path, we are gonna have to fight an elite. So let's rest real quick, and then we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Again, single target elite. The book just absolutely destroys us. Let's try it. I think it'll just... As long as we draw an attack, you're dead. The book kills us because he's gonna... Yeah, I'll take that. Get so much stronger because of the multiple attacks that it's just... It would be a disaster. I mean, even this is pretty bad. Let's avoid the negative here. I mean, it's not pretty bad. We took a little damage. Alright. I don't know. I mean, it seems like it might be appropriate, to be honest, to fight an elite. Perhaps that scares me more than anything else. But if it's the book... If it's the book, I think we just literally die. So let's veer. We really want Whirlwind turn 1. Well, we at least are going to block his first attack. Not nearly as good as our last opportunity, but that's okay. Okay, let's start with a Thunderclap. Flash of Steel. Just got a strike, sadly. I think we should Headbutt. I'm a little frightened. Yeah, that's why. Draw a Reaper, please. Draw a Reaper, please. I don't think it's worth looking for. Well, you know, 66 HP is still fine. Heavy Blade, I'll probably, you know, feel comfortable adding. The only thing is we don't want to... I was just going to say we don't want to draw it too early, but what do we care if we draw it too early? You're doing 25 damage. There's not much we can do about this. I think you sincerely pop this and then send this bad boy out there. And then all you gotta do is kill this guy before he can do anything. Not unrealistic. At all. Okay, I don't know, man. Something's happening on this run. Brimstone is doing... I mean, 7 strength up on turn 1. We got some pretty good stuff going on. I was just thinking you might as well take advantage of the fact that, you know, we have this extra strength on turn 1 temporarily. You definitely pretty much have to save Reaper. Give me a... I don't know. Give me a cleave. It'll probably crush. And then, might as... Well... Yeah, you still might as well. Again, 'cause it's mostly about saving Reaper. We're gonna take 10 damage, which is not that bad. We lose Offering, which is irrelevant. We did not draw Whirlwind yet, but it will happen. At some point, this will come to pass. Now let's pop Offering. We're probably gonna draw Whirlwind. No? Okay. Well, that's what I get for being curmudgeonly. He's already half dead. He's doing 32 damage. Heavy Blade does 64 damage. This does 72 if we use with full HP. I think I'm willing to hit you for another 36. He's taking a turn off. Alright, this is a little scary for me. It's going way better than I ever could have expected. Forget the Fiend Fire. I'm hesitant to suggest that we'll need the Sozu, but sure. I think that extra energy is always good. The potions have not been that mission critical. We don't play that many powers. And there is an elite dodging path. And at this point, I'm not doing that out of self-preservation. It's just that there's no point to fighting elites. We somehow have the greatest combo you could ever ask for. I think on this turn we will play Offering, even at the cost of the loss of the artifact. Well, I don't love this. But to stay at full HP, I will say I think it's worth something here early on. Even though it maybe is not the most effective use of Reaper. And we're about to take 12 damage, pretty much proving that it was not the most effective use of Reaper. That's why an Exhume would be so amazing. But I mean, this fight still went totally fine. We ended better than we started. Definitely do not need a Perfected Strike. This guy should be no problem. We'll outpace him in a huge way. 13, 13, so it's 39 damage. I will play an Offering. It's pretty much what we're looking for. Back to full HP. Dropkick's close, but I don't think we need it. And moreover, I don't think we need to add anything more to this deck right now. Being able to pull a defend out of it is very nice. This guy doesn't scare me because he does single target attacks. Doesn't really matter what we play, so let's make sure we get the vulnerability out there. He does single target attacks, so we benefit way more from the strength than he will. So I just want to see 33, 15, 0. If possible, we'd prefer not to play the Offering because it could block like 90 damage for us in the future. We'll start Juggernaut, Armaments. Headbutt is 30. Reaper is 19. I don't even know what we want. Maybe a Sword Boomerang is our best attack? So we are going to lose a buffer here, but, you know, we're still at full HP. We should draw, because we want to draw through these next cards. None of them are, like, super amazing for us, so... We still got 2 more turns to deal with from this guy. He's doing 85 damage. Kind of no joke. We brought Heavy Blade back, so actually we're going to be totally fine. I still really, really want to get something like Pantograph in order to, like, make this work. Because you know, you have to fight 2 bosses. It's looking good right now, of course. It's looking decent, at least. But we got a long way to go. I will remove a strike, even though I think our defends are substantially less worthwhile for us. Just as a result of the fact that, you know, we'd rather hit than block the majority of the time. Hate to do that, but, you know, the buffer, I think the longer we can save that, the happier we're going to be. And we can realistically one-tap this guy at some point, so... It's offering real quick. We need some more blocks in this deck. I definitely should have played Juggernaut first. And you're doing 11 damage. That is painful, dude. Heal for 36, take 9. It's not so bad. This is another take 9, but that's not so bad. I mean, it was a weird situation, but I think we're actually coming out of it reasonably well. You know, 72 HP, I should say. Another Heavy Blade. Heavy Blade has been fantastic for us. I do wish we could get to a shop without fighting an elite, but that does not seem likely. / possible. So, my man is dead next turn. That does not normally happen. Nah. Pantograph. Okay. Gambling chip to get to Whirlwind faster has a certain je ne sais quoi associated with it. An extra 1 attack on Sword Boomerang, that could be realistically like a 10 or 15 damage up even the first time we play the card. So, what do we not want to see? We definitely don't care about a Reaper turn 1, and we could probably do without the strike. This guy's pretty strong. I think, in my opinion, we benefit from not playing Offering because he hits pretty hard. Like a 32 damage turn is a bit of a problem. Bring back my Heavy Blade, please, and we'll just accept our damage. You're half dead. Strength is really getting up there for us. 16 damage is no joke, but, you know, neither is 66. At this point, I'll block. We'll take 7, but we're really just waiting for Reaper to come back around with us having, you know, like 20 strength up. I think I can play this, and then we're just gonna hope that we draw Reaper next turn, which is like a 1 in 4 shot. Even if we don't, it's not bad. Like, I mean, we're gonna be 1 HP down. Alright, now, if you want to see me win, pray for a shop. Getting a rare relic is absolutely fantastic. Definitely dump all this garbage. I think this will probably be worth it. We're looking for vulnerability specifically. Did not get it, but 2 Heavy Blades, you know, it'll get the job done. Like, literally. Rare relic is Pocket Watch. Unlikely to be useful. Please, a shop. Lose all gold, obtain a relic. I'm not willing to do it. Honestly, just for the chance that that was a shop, I was willing to give it a chance. Why gain the gold, right? It doesn't do anything for us here. So we'll smith 1 more card. I would be surprised to win here, as ridiculous as that may sound. The only reason I say that is because this guy does multiple attacks, and we still have to deal with... we need gas. Sorry, Ascender's Bane. We still have to deal with fighting a second boss, which is what strikes me as the real conundrum. So, I'm... honestly, this is, I think, where I'm at right here. Don't play Offering. Don't take 23 damage. He's already 1/3 dead. I think we should be reasonably pleased with where we're at. I don't think we need to play Juggernaut, to be quite frank. And we can wait on Reaper. Like, actual optimal use of Reaper is probably the most mission-critical thing we... Right. The most mission-critical thing we got going on here. If we can pop Reaper and heal back to full, that's an enormous boon for us. So you're going to take 16 times 4, 64. We need a little bit more to kill you. I mean, this will do it. So, like, I'll call it like I see it. If this was an Ascension 19 run, it's probably an easy win. But this ain't Ascension 19. I really don't think Juggernaut matters. I don't think that's what we need from this. But I will still play an armaments. The idea there being, you know, we're looking to draw, hopefully, we're looking to minimize the amount of time it takes for us to draw into Reaper. So this has to be played. 19 damage is 14. Well, Whirlwind is actually better than Sword Boomerang here. And we have no status effects. Again, our powers, I know we can play them without affecting things. I don't think they matter that much right now. A Whirlwind for 5. Or a Whirlwind for 4. Yeah, let's do this. We get the extra damage out of the Body Slam. 17 damage. Okay. We are taking a bunch here. There's no doubt there. 22. He's doing 25. Did not draw Reaper. Did draw Reaper. It only heals for 18. Can we afford to wait for it to come around one more time? I'm going to say no. Because we have vulnerability to heavy blades. So I'm pretty sure this dude dies next turn. Which means we should really put up, like, as minor as it may seem, put up as much block as possible. We didn't get our second heavy blade. That's okay. We still got the kill. So we're going to be low on HP, but with the chance to get a Reaper out there. I was hoping for Dono Deca, because we can get the double heal. What do we want to replace? We don't really need a Juggernaut. And honestly, I don't know about Whirlwind or Reaper. It's kind of tempting, isn't it, to get 24 heal immediately. But then, I don't know, we have the Whirlwind. Well, let's let it go. Let it ride, boys. We got strikes instead. Even better. 50, you know you're playing that. Then the question is, do you try to block or do you just take 13 damage? I think you can afford to take 13 damage to pop out another 48. We need to kill Dono as early as possible, without a doubt. He's got to go. So, armaments is very big. Let me see here. Obviously, if we can live, we probably want to play Offering. I think in general, we probably want to play Offering. But we might need to play a card or two to get it out of our hand first. Or to give us hand space, I should say. So right now, he's doing 34 damage. We have 20. And we can get another 18. So we basically have to play these. Which gives us a Body Slam for free. And then one more card. What are we drawing next turn? Not a whole heck of a lot of block. So the temptation for sure is to drop a headbutt and then get a heavy blade back and ice this guy. But maybe, realistically, how do we block what you're going to be putting out here? I don't know if we can. So I think what we want to do is actually headbutt Reaper back into existence. And all it needs to do is keep us alive. Mind you, the fact that these guys have block up is frustrating. 36. I mean, there's no way we're going to heal for enough right now. Bash is not going to get through. I think we die. Like, the only way we can get maximum block here is this, which takes us to 8. And then maximally, this would take us to another 26. But it's actually going to lose 6. So it's 20 plus 8. Yeah, we're dead. I don't think we can make it. But you have to try, of course. Mathematically, we're 10 short. That hurts, dude. But that was such a fun run. I had a great time. I hope you guys did as well. For now, thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. Helps a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. We're knocking a little bit more block. Who knows? Maybe one more metallicize we get there. Pantograph, we win easily. But we're knocking. I'll see you next time.